Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Jandy Castro, and I'm live here in Kuwait, the heart of the Persian Gulf War, which is also codenamed Operation Desert Storm. It is January 16, 1991, and today marks the deadline of the ultimatum that was embarked by the U.S. government, Saddam Hussein, to leave Kuwait by January 15, 1991, or face a full attack by the multinational force. As you all know, Saddam Hussein is the current dictator of Iraq and invaded Kuwait with intention to take over its rich oil resources and personal gains. For more information, we're going to interview Kim Rodriguez. Pause. Kim, please give us a better insight of the current war situation and how the U.S. Army is taking care of it.
Sure, right now we are preparing for a coalition ground attack that is going to start on February 24th. When Operation Desert Shield turned into Operation Desert Storm last night, the U.S. Army started the multinational attack by bombarding the Iraqi military with the Air Force.
Alright. Also, I understand that women cannot be in the front line, but what did they do to support the war effort?
Yes. This operation is currently the largest deployment of military women in the history of the United States. More than 40,000 were deployed so far, and we help this with transportation, command units, and many more that you can think of. Although we cannot be in the front lines, we can definitely fire back if the enemy targets us.
Alright, last question. What are your beliefs toward this war, and what do you want the public to see at home?
I'm just glad to be a part of this war. I hope our actions will free many oppressed citizens and get the dictator out of Kuwait and Saudi. I just want our troops to see us as heroes and that we are doing this for a good cause.
Alright, I'll cut it off. Alright, thank you, Kim, for your time. Now, to get a different perspective, we're going to interview a Kuwait citizen who was rescued last night from the operation. Hello, would you mind telling us your name?
Faiza.
Thanks, Faiza. We're just here to ask a few questions. How did you feel the morning of August 1990 when the Iraqi forces started to invade Kuwait?
We woke up to the sound of Iraqi tanks and troops advancing in the streets of Kuwait City. The only thing that I felt was confusion and fear of what was going on and what might happen to us.
How has the war affected you and everyone else?
We are currently forced to wear gas masks to protect ourselves from constant gunfire, missiles, and chemicals. There are several dead from Scud attacks from the enemy, even though the government sent out broadcast alerts on TV to warn citizens about them.
Alright, last question. What are your thoughts about this war and what side are you in?
Every war is brutal, especially this war. Saddam has sent a huge army to take over our land and have oppressed many of us. They even killed my family members. We were happy to find out that the UN took action and is currently trying to liberate Kuwait.
Alright, pause. Thanks again, Faiza. I know the situation is tough on you. I have just received word from the base that in Saudi that President George H.W. Bush has come to visit the current situation here in the Middle East. I'm going to hand it over to Jessica for our private interview with the Commander-in-Chief. Again, this is Jandy Castro, Newswide, Kuwait.